On December 13th, 2025, at Saturday night's main event, for some reason, John Cena will officially retire from WWE. After a retirement tour with some ups and some downs, how should the greatest of all time go out? Well, there's a lot of ways this can go, and a lot of rumors floating around, so here are 5 different ways John Cena could be retired. John Cena comes out in his next appearance to talk about how time is winding down until... the current Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominik Mysterio, wants a crack at the GOAT, wanting to beat Cena in Dom's hometown of San Diego at Survivor Series. Cena is of course skeptical at first, but he won't back down from a challenge. Recently, Finn Balor and JD McDonough lost the Tag Team Championships to Dragon Lee and AJ Styles. After their historic match at Crown Jewel, Dom, Finn, and JD are beating up AJ Lee. No, not that one. And, of course, Dom's gonna brag about it, but hold on! You forgot who you saw earlier tonight! Dom don't want to hear it, he don't want to believe it, but he's gonna have to live it. You may not be able to see him, but he's running right down, and Dom has seen a ghost, and now his boys at the Judgment Day are gonna feel this pain right now, and Dom's leaving him high and dry. JD McDonough doesn't want any of it either. It might be 3-on-1, but it doesn't even matter at this point. But now JD McDonough, hold on, playing a little bit here. He's got an advantage over John Cena. I wouldn't wait too long. Attitude adjustment to the bobblehead. But now Dom trying to take advantage, of course, at the last second. But Cena is feeling himself. Turning back the clock. Actually, he does this every match. Who knows? John Cena, 5 moves of doom on Dirty Dominik Mysterio. Setting up for that 5-knuckle shuffle. Finn Balor coming to the rescue. Hearing Cena run down Dominik on the mic would be incredible, and that title is the only one that Cena has never won in his entire career. The following week is another one of his dates, so either doing a 6-man tag with AJ Lee against the Judgment Day, or just a tag match where him and Styles take on Finn and Dom. More Styles and Cena interactions are best for business, with both going out soon. Doing a tag match and squeezing in as many matches as possible would be awesome, and they could even get really creative to take down the Irishman from the Judgment Day. Going for an AA, and oh, straight into position perfectly for that Styles clash on Finn Balor, and AJ wins. And the greatest Mysterio of all time is coming back soon, so a bait and switch angle of Dragon Lee being taken out only for Rey Mysterio to make the save could make a nice moment for Cena and Rey, if we ignore 2011. Dom could even bring that up. Didn't you bury my deadbeat dad by ruining his moment and stealing the WWE Championship? Now, the match. A cocky young star against the old-timer, and John Cena's challenging Dirty Dom for the one title that has eluded him his whole career. He doesn't win. Dirty Tom retains the title due to peak Eddie Guerrero-isms, and Cena still doesn't get the title, and you'll never hear the end of it. Because if Cena won, then what? He's got one more appearance left, and it's his last match. Dom would need a rematch. He should probably also win his last one, so don't have a title involved. Under this timeline, Cena would probably have to face Rey or Finn or someone random that's also involved in the IC title mess in his last match. El Grande America! The second route of John Cena's retirement could be putting him in War Games. Right now, War Games is a little tricky because Seth Rollins is not in the Vision anymore. So Team Vision versus Team Punk is now Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Brock Lesnar because of Heyman, and somebody else? So then Punk's team is CM Punk, the Usos, LA Knight, and John Cena. Well, here's a new thought. Swap LA Knight out for Cody Rhodes. I know he's the WWE champion, but War Games is a crazy time and he just fought the Vision. So that 5th man on the Vision's team would end up being Drew McIntyre. It makes more sense for him to be involved after Seth is gone, and he does not like Cody. Having Cena in 2 rings this time, squaring off with young guys like Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed sounds like fun. He'd come out at number 5 and instantly get brawling with the Vision's boys, taking Austin Theory to school once again, and getting some much needed revenge revenge on Brock Lesnar. He can also get to team up with Cody Rhodes after their big rivalry, hitting some tag team moves with the Usos, and being able to get the win alongside CM Punk, one of his greatest rivals. Now, the biggest worry in this match is, hey, Lesnar's here. Would they run that back at Saturday night's main event just to give Cena his win back? Because if not, what the hell was that for? But the better option coming out of this match is Drew McIntyre. Say Drew loses to Cody in the lead up to Survivor Series, so he can't get another shot at the American Nightmare right now, so he throws another hissy fit like 2023 when Punk came back, and he calls his shot for Cena's last match by brutalizing the GOAT after Survivor Series goes off the air, creating a big angle through social media. The following SmackDown episodes, while Cena recovers, Drew can be the Drew we all know of him and obsess over the idea of sending him packing. At Saturday night's main event, Cena can win or he can put Drew over. It doesn't matter what way, I just think he's perfect for the job. The easiest, safest, and guaranteed good last match is the current rumored man, Gunther. Gunther is out injured right now after losing the world title to CM Punk at SummerSlam, but earlier this year, he retired Goldberg. The ring general might start retiring folks left and right, and I don't even think we're prepared for it yet. AJ Styles is going next year? Chop. Brock Lesnar's final run? Chop. Randy Orton in 5 years probably? Chop. He's about to become a legend ender, and Cena might be next on his list. And it's perfect John Cena shenanigans in his final match. Big baby face energy fighting against the monster old school heel. Cena getting hope spots and struggling to pick him up because he's on his literal last legs. Gunther just chopping and kicking and beating the hell out of the guy everyone is there to see. It's just brilliant on paper, and anybody could win, but if Gunther's gonna start retiring people, it might just be too little, too late for John Cena. The ring general is firing on all cylinders in Washington, D.C. And now, gonna make Cena go outside, a chop, a splash, and a power bomb. After all the torture in this match, Gunther has put Cena in his deathbed of his career, at least. Gunther got Goldberg, now he's got Cena. How many more? Now we get a little wacky. There's an idea out there for John Cena's last opponent to be decided in a tournament, which for starters is awesome, but it also could be won by any of the guys I've mentioned prior. But let's try something different. Compile a tournament of guys that have yet to face Cena on this retirement tour, mixing old rivals with some young stars. On one side of the bracket, some old rivals try their hand at getting the coveted spot, but ultimately, Bron Breakker makes it out of the bracket. On the other side, some younger guys square off with old friends, and Carmelo Hayes is able to pull off the win. With John Cena on the outs, making someone new is the best way to give back to the business and leave it better than he found it. Two guys who are the future of this company against one another, but one of them needs it a bit more than the other. Bron Breakker lining up for a spear, and whoa! Hold on! Now, of all times, it's a great time, I think. The vision is seeing clear because the visionary is on Raw. We don't know how long he's supposed to be out with this shoulder injury. It's been quite a bit since, but maybe he's not ready for a match. Maybe he's not ready for a fight on Bron Breakker, but making his presence felt. Roll up here from Carmelo. He pulls off the win. He beat Bron Breakker because of Seth Rollins. By hook or by crook, Carmelo Hayes is able to beat Bron Breakker, who already has Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns to help him get established. Melo getting this is, yes, out of nowhere and maybe early, but this is fantasy booking. Let's do the out of nowhere. Two Massachusetts boys, not in Massachusetts, showing some ruthless aggression. Melo probably wouldn't win this match. This is the most likely way for Cena to go out on a high note, but even him being in this spot helps him immensely and creates a new star headed into 2026. After all the possibilities, there's one bold choice to add insane stakes to the GOAT's last hurrah, and that's nobody. Yet, I mean. The show is focused around the final match. It could have sold out a stadium, and the only thing advertised is Cena. So don't advertise an opponent. He literally can't see them. Have John Cena go out there for his final match, issuing a John Cena Open Challenge. This is by far the dumbest one I've thought of, but it could technically work. In this case, I think you'd pick a guy like Oba Femi. Say this is Oba's call-up or something, and you send him out and it's a big, oh no, that's his last opponent? He's screwed. Or it's someone we really like that comes out like LA Knight, and it's, yeah, this will be very fun. But an element of surprise never hurt nobody. Those were 5 ways that John Cena should retire from WWE, and we're all really dreading this day. Leave in the comments who you would pick as Cena's last opponent, and go tell me why I'm dumb, I'm stupid, and I should never book again.